Hi there, you guys should have just received one of these happy HMIs from Simon in a box. They came pre-programmed, so you shouldn't have to worry about going into it and worrying about that. It'll be plug and play. We'll look at the back here. You'll have some connections on the sides. You won't have to worry about these at the moment. We're going to go straight to the back right here. It's a plug right here. It's your power plug and your main source of power. You just need to wiggle it out really quick. What you have to do is just remove this. There'll be wires here. You'll remove this from the old unit, and then you'll just plug it right into the new one. You should not have to worry about stripping, crimping, or cutting wires at all. Obviously, there's a power switch. You can go ahead and hit that as well. When power gets applied to the system, it'll automatically apply. So to mount it, if you look along the side here, you'll put it in the door. You'll put it in the door, and it would lay flush right there. And there's a nice rubber gasket seal there to help identify that. You'll have a bag of these little fasteners to help hold it in place. What'll happen is you see there's the button side right here. As this is in the door, you're gonna go ahead and place that in. And what you would do with a common screwdriver is just tighten it so that it tightens up against the back side of the door. So each bag comes with 8, and you'll be able to secure them on each corner, top down, and on the left and right sides, just like that. You tighten until snug. You don't have to crank down on it and maybe cause breakage on the plastic or something like that. On this side here, the same goes with the power. The HMI you are currently using should have a very similar power plug. You just give it a wiggle and it'll come right out, and you replace it, and you can send the unused one back to us with the old unit. This here is your PLC. Brand new. I'm aware that it's different than what you currently have. What I'm being told is that your plugs for input and output, as well as your power, will transfer over. So even though there will be wires in here, you'll be able to wiggle this guy out, remove your input and output cards, and then on the very bottom here, you'll need a flathead screwdriver. Go ahead and unscrew that, and you can unplug the power connection for your PLC. Oh, this is awkward. Okay, there we go. And after that, you've got a clip at the bottom there, and then another one at the top, and that will help separate it from the rest of the cards that you should be seeing that I don't have here with me today, as well as a expansion connection. Actually, you should probably, it's labeled as expansion connection, and this one's obviously do not remove. So for your new one, you will need to remove that to get the expansion slots to cooperate with each other. So after you unplug these here, at the very bottom, you'll see this white guy right there. You're gonna go from the front, go from the front there, and you can release it from the track that it's connected to on the back, thus being able to slide out. And that's how you remove your old PLC. So from here, it should be a lot easier. You have a naked PLC like what I'm holding, identical, pre-programmed as well. You will go ahead and lay it on the track rail. I can actually grab one for you. You've got these nice little hooks right here. Lay it in the track rail, and then at the very bottom, you can push this guy, push that guy in to engage. So he's attached to the rail along with the rest of the PLC cards. So we're going to make sure that this is be able to connect, and once it's connected with the rest of the cards, you'll be able to secure it in place with the 2 white clips on either side. And then after here, it should be all reverse of putting one in. We'll put the input and output cards back in, And then you could take your power, plug that back in, and then of course tighten and secure that connector. And then at this point you can also reattach your Cat 5 cable to the Sigma so that it can continue sending information online. I know you have Miles to support you. Feel free to give him a call. You do have his contact information. If he does have other essentials, he'll come in contact with me and we can discuss it on our end.